Hi, it's Jen again, and welcome to our coronavirus cook-in. Since nobody can get out, this is my son Chad, by the way, since nobody can get out and the grocery stores are ransacked, we figured we would do a recipe for you from the King Family Cookbook that you most likely have everything in your pantry for. It's mainly canned foods and things. This is tortilla soup in a crock pot from the Kitchen of Candy brand, who you would know as Candy Conkling? Yes.
And Candy King.
And Candy King, right. Hello. Anyway, so this is mainly canned foods. There is some shredded chicken, calls for 1.5 pounds boneless chicken cooked and shredded, but look how easy this is. Chad, would you like to help me? We're gonna put in 2 cans chicken broth. You wanna dump those? 2 14-ounce cans chicken broth. 1 10-ounce can, oh, do that second one there.
Stay with us, Chad.
1 10-ounce can enchilada sauce. That's this one, and that's twice the size, so only pour in half of it. This whole can of, it was supposed to be whole tomatoes, but we didn't have any, and we couldn't get anything in the grocery store, so these are chopped tomatoes. 4 ounces diced green chilies, which we had a can of, so we're gonna dump those in the end, but they weren't diced, so I diced them myself. Oh, I forgot the medium onion. So
We'll chop it later.
We're gonna, yeah, so we'll start with that, and then we're gonna go grab the onion, and we'll get to the spices, and we'll go from there. Thank you, Chad. We've got our diced onion. Chad, would you mind putting that into our crock pot? A medium chopped onion, and 1 clove of garlic minced. And since we couldn't get fresh garlic at the store, luckily we had some minced garlic in the fridge. Chad's gonna finish that up. Awesome. 1 package, here, I'll take that, frozen corn. Which we kind of always keep frozen veggies in our freezer. So luckily we had some. This looks really good, can you see? It says not to put the chicken in until the end. Luckily we've got our chicken already kind of cooked and chopped up. Now we put in 1 cup water. Thank you, son. 1 teaspoon chili powder, which he already measured out for us dutifully. Ooh. And then it calls for cumin, and all we had was cumin seed. So luckily I've got my mortar and pestle here, and we kind of ground it. It smells really great. We kind of ground some of it up. So Chad, if you wouldn't mind measuring out 1 teaspoon of that. It might not be enough, hopefully there. Oh, we're gonna be just fine, I think. Yeah.
If I can get it.
Yep, you can. Just dump that in and then get another little scoop of it. I'm telling you, fresh ground smells so good, doesn't it? Can you smell that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Chatty, will you grab a bay leaf from here and dump that in there? It calls for 1 bay leaf. Okay. And then we need 1 teaspoon salt. There you go. So this is really easy, and it's all stuff that you most likely already have in your kitchen in case you've got the corona. I'm not making fun of coronavirus. I just, look, man, we're all stuck at home. I'm working from home right now. Our school district has canceled school. And I went to the grocery store yesterday to get, it's his birthday in a couple of days. I went to the store to get some stuff, and it is like living in an episode of The Walking Dead. Like, the grocery stores have been ransacked. So I thought this would be a good recipe to do. Stuff you probably already have in your house. Did you get the salt in?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna dunk that bay leaf in there.
How much pepper?
Oh, how much pepper? 1/4 teaspoon pepper. And then I bought some, they did have some fresh cilantro. There were no carrots to be had. Not that this calls for it.
Why did you bring that up?
Because I specifically went to get carrots for his birthday dinner because he was born on St. Patrick's Day, and so we always do a big corned beef and cabbage with potatoes and carrots and all of that. And there were no carrots, but there was cilantro. So we've got fresh cilantro to top this with and some sour cream. How's that look?
Good.
Okay, so that's basically everything we put in it for now. You combine everything except the chicken and the cilantro. You can cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours or on high for 3 to 4. And so we're gonna cook it on high for 3 to 4 because we're starting a little bit late in the day. And then towards the end, we've got all of our chopped delicious chicken that we're gonna toss in, and we'll top it with shredded cheese and tortilla chips and all of that fun stuff. So if you're holing up in the house and having a Corona cooking, here's something that you can use from the King Family Cookbook. Chad, thank you so much for being my chef, whatever, my chef helper. I appreciate it. And
Thank you, Candy.
thank you, Candy, for the delicious recipe, and we'll let you know how it goes in a few hours. So we've already added some of our chicken into it. It's been simmering for a few hours. We're gonna add the rest of our chicken. There we go. And we let it sit for another half an hour and just sort of warm the chicken. I think the chicken is the only thing. Oh, and we throw some cilantro in as well at the very end because we don't want it to get like ridiculously limp and grody. So we'll chop up some cilantro and toss it in. We'll add some tortilla strips and sour cream and avocado. And we're gonna let this sit and warm up, and we'll go from there. So we've put some cilantro into our soup. There we go. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell it. Look at that. I'm gonna put a little dollop of sour cream on it and some avocado. I'm using my finger, don't worry, I've washed. Crunch a little chip over the top here. Add a little avocado. My fingers are all slimy now. And a little more cilantro to the top of that. How's that look? Oh, we need some cheese too. Add a little bit of cheese to that. There you go. Should we taste it? All right, so if you're holing up in the house with the coronavirus, this might be your next meal. It's really good. Not too spicy if you don't like spice. Great flavor. Chad, you want to try it? Grab a spoon, you have avocado on your nose. Yeah, get it. Right there. Little piglet.
We only hope that's avocado. Coronacado.
What do you think?
That is really good.
It's good, isn't it? So, here's your next meal. Everything should most likely be in your pantry. Happy holing up in the house with coronavirus. Hopefully without coronavirus. And go buy the King Family Cookbook. I left it somewhere, but you can get it on Amazon, the official King Family website.